basically you're just empowering really the front end or the client really in this case. Isn't it akin to giving them, like, just to let them run some SQL? Why don't we just let them run SQL?
In some ways it is. But I think the nice thing about GraphQL over SQL is it's a much simpler language. If you wanted to try to like implement a whole SQL server that includes like your business logic, because like if you build a really simple app, it may look like you're kind of just making requests to the database and maybe throw some auth on it or something. But in a complicated app, like, you know, it all gets more complicated and you have a bunch of business logic sitting in between. And I'm not going to say you can't put that in a SQL server, because there are certainly people out there doing it. And I think it's a cool idea, but it's a lot harder. Whereas GraphQL is really designed so that, again, it's just calling these functions on your server. And so if you have a function that knows how to get users' friends, that's really all you need to implement that field. And so GraphQL is really, the server library is very complicated, but I think writing a server as an application developer, it's not that much harder than REST. You're really just sort of writing the same functions, and the entry points are just a little different. It's the entry point is the field instead of the entry point being like the whole API call.